Welcome to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. Pistol Pete ready to start firing those pistols for the battle we have in store. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Cowboys will boot it away to start the game. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Sun Devils offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
And the Sun Devils get enough for the first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Snagged in the middle, it's Scatterbo. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense in an empty set. On second down, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Discards him with the stiff arm. Afterburners coming. The 20, the 10, and he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona State.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
This just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays. So him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
Good enough for first down.
Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive that he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
Got his man quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Scanning the field, it's Bowman. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Cowboys are on the move.
I love the start from this quarterback on third down. Third down, obviously money down. got to have success. But to have success early, now it opens up everything. Like, we trust him. He's got a rhythm going. He's feeling good, and he got a lot of confidence.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Hand off from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. The play-action fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. On the run, fires downfield. Another incompletion on third down. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Movement here from the tight end. The RPO, it's complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Dropping back, it's Bowman. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Caught in the backfield, it's 4. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Cowboys want to pick up the tempo. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's 4. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
I love that play call. This offense is going to run the football. They're not just going to do it between the tackles, but they're going to attack you outside. You saw that with that handoff. They get to the right. They get him in space using his speed. Good play call.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Stewart. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Got his man on the right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands, it's Stewart. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Cowboys looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll go to the ground. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keep it on the ground. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Cowboys trying to cash it in on first and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Slams ahead. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Tennessee is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These balls have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today.
They're going to open this drive with a pass.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kentucky. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Got a man. It's Scatterbo. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Presley. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got him cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Now facing a third and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick strike complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And here comes the offense on second down.
That's the end of the
We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Leaves it with the back. He's there to make the stop. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Still on his feet at the 40. Nothing but green ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Sun Devils. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the move from inside is 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They get him down after he makes the catch. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Grabbed in the middle. It's 4. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. Running back searching for a hole. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for space, it's Gordon. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Looking for a man, it's Bowman. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Getting some heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Using the quick game. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him for the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. On the move, it's Scatterbo. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Cowboys will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Cowboys will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Running it back, it's Presley. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Comes out throwing on first down. He's got his man.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Tackled after picking up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. He's got it at the 15. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's got it. Into the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
PAT unit on the field. Right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Florida State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Doak Campbell Stadium, one of the more special places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Caught near the sideline, it's Scatterbo. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On third down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. Slips through the line. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Pressure coming. Got a man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Bowman. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. With the catch, it's Gordon. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Boone Pickens Stadium.
And the Sun Devils will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo. To the ground with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Motion from the offense. They'll throw on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Owens. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously, the politically correct answer. But you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Safe completion on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He wants to throw it again. Grab near the marker. It's Owens. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Cowboys look to keep this drive humming.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Brings up third down.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Owens. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down.
To the air, it's Bowman. Zings it complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21. Facing third and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Pulls it in. It's Presley. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. He'll do it himself. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Bunch formation for these receivers. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On 2nd down, wants to throw. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. Got room on the return. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the Cowboys get it past the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The inside handoff. Finds his way for 3 after the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the single back. Nice move to keep moving. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. The Cowboys in the hurry up. They'll throw it on 1st down. It's caught downfield. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. To the air, it's Bowman. And they will score! Touchdown, Cowboys! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 10 over Florida. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This offense has a 2nd down play. The throw to the outside is complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Works the middle of the field.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. On the ground, it's Gordon. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Cowboys moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield, it's Bowman. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
The Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. No huddle offense to the line. Power football with the run. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Presley. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Makes the grab. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. He'll pull it on the read. And the Sun Devils will keep this drive going. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Red pass, it's complete.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Makes the grab at the 30. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw, it's Bowman. Going deep. And it falls in, complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
On to punt it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Offense set on 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. At the 45 on its way. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's going to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. The completion short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going to the running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's up to 86 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a 1st down.
Well, the good news is you got the 1st down running it there on 2nd and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the 4th quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Back to pass, it's Bowman. They'll run the screen. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working. That last completion, he's now got over 300.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. A little screen to the running back. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Grab behind the line. It's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. The Cowboys get enough for the first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for a crease. It's Gordon. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Oklahoma State! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help in the defense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina.
Shoots it to the left. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
How about that play by this defense? The offense trying to salt the game away with the lead. Defense makes the biggest play of the ball game, getting the pick, finding the end zone, and taking the lead late in this ball game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're going to ride this running back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Cowboys are in the hurry up. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Takes the handoff. It's Gordon. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. 1st down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. Got it in the middle. It's Scatterbo. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to get to it. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.